In this video, I'm going to be showing you the differences between the iPhone 7, which I've owned for almost 2 years now, and the recently bought today iPhone XR, and comparing the two phones and what I think, what's available for you. Let's get into the video. So this is the iPhone 7. I've had this phone, as I said, for almost 2 years. It hasn't been too bad. To do I'll do a camera shot, so I'll take a photo now and I'll put that in no HDMI mode. I'll try one with the flash, one without, and we'll take two different angles just to compare those phones to you. And we'll take one here. Okay, so we've taken that. Apps work really well. Now, to compare the size between these two phones, so I have set this phone up, however it's still in the box. I haven't really played it, put in the SIM card yet, things like that. All my contacts and things, my photos are a bit different, but they've all seemed to sync. So in this, you get a set of headphones, not the AirPods, and your own Apple charger, of course, standard. So I did choose the red product. I did get a case for it as well, which I'll get into it. So this phone, as you can see at the top with the lock, it goes based on Face ID. So how this works is basically looking at the screen, that unlock comes up. There is now no home button. The home button has always been there for Apple iPhones. It stopped with the iPhone X. But what I've used so far, I think, is really cool. There is many features involved in this. It's still popping up with things because it all is brand new, but in size comparison, I obviously don't want to drop it. So what I'll do is I'll put one here for you and we'll place that next to. So the iPhone XR is a lot bigger than the 7. This is the normal 7, no Plus, Max, none of that business. And on the back, to compare it, you can see that it is about, I would say, 3 to 4 centimeters larger than the other iPhone. The cameras are pretty similar. The only difference is the flashlight on the 7 is on the right hand side. However, on the XR, it is under it. Let's take some photos with the XR, which does come with the natural light, studio light, and contour light mode for this. This is, more features are available on the XS. I was crossing between both these phones. We'll have a look at these photos and then put them side by side. Now, the difference between the XS and the XR is that the XR is meant to be the better phone. However, the pixelation isn't as great. It goes back to the old style, and the fact that it does that is what saves you so much battery. The battery life is meant to be, I did read that it was about 90 minutes extra. However, I've been told by Apple that this can last an extra 3 hours, which is amazing. So we'll put these next to each other. So if you're looking for something cheap, easy, that will get you through the day, take your normal photo, you watch videos, and you don't take into account that, yes, it might be lighter, but yes, it will save my battery, I would definitely go for this iPhone XR. I mean, I've only just gotten it, so these are my first impressions, but to give you a little comparison next to each other, this did come out as a live photo. So this is the photo on the iPhone 7 of the candles, couch, and the fence. And to compare that to the new iPhone XR, it does come out a lot better. Now, the thing about the XR that I notice, or 10R if you want to call it that as well, is that the background doesn't seem as good. Yes, it will focus on the candle, for example, in this case, but the background blurs out. And I think that is going to help you with your shots if you're taking, say, a landscape photo with you. You don't focus so much on the landscape. You have a nice photo of yourself. As you can see, the background of this chair, blurrier than this. But the fact that this saves battery is what makes it such a big deal. So we'll go out of that. I don't have any apps. I've still got to connect to Wi-Fi and things like that. So we'll put that one away and I'll speak a little bit about the fact that it comes with, I haven't tested it yet, but wireless charging. So wireless charging comes with this phone. Plug this in, you get a basically circle pad place that phone on top and you can charge it. As I said though, the battery life is really good on it. Let's put this case on because I bought this case for $30, which is an absolute bargain. Most of my cases on this phone for $30, and I was expecting to pay a lot more, as well as buying a screen protector. So this is the case. So I got the red iPhone with the blue case. I'm not a fan of those iFace cases. I think it's iFace, but I think this looks really cool around the edges, and the red really works together with it. So that is my comparison between the iPhone 7 and the XR. Very happy with this upgrade. Let me know if you'll get one in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.